You want to know a recipe for shit? But let's go even more extreme. Let's take, and then let's give it to the game company that has made more fucking shitty games than anybody else. You see that little rainbow right there? Now we're talking shit.
What we're dealing with here is a shitty game-making machine. What the hell? I hit something? Oh. Nothing. That's what it was. Need to collect shells. I didn't even move the length of a gnat's dick! The underwater scenes are extremely easy. Oh, man! Bonus stages.
We're gonna need a bigger ass. Looky, looky, I got hooky.
They made a game of Hook. That might balance out and mean the game is half decent. No, Thud Butt. What? Robin Williams? Robin Williams? Yeah, it looks as much like Robin Williams as a woolly mammoth looks like a woolly mammoth. His sword looks like a paintbrush. Bristles. Couldn't they give you a longer sword? What are these? Logs of shit. Shit. It's getting old, I know. Well, soggy granola bars that are soggy because they've been thrown in a shit. The goal is to collect different kinds of fruit. If you make it to the end of the stage without doing these things, then you fucked up and you gotta go back and do it all over. Whenever you touch these leaves, they always take you somewhere you don't want to go. And why does Peter Pan's feet get stuck to the leaves? It's amazing how many games in the NES library tried to be side-scrollers and failed. The weapon is the weapon, and it's nothing like the movie. Good ones?
Super Schindler's List 3D?
Well, the graphics aren't bad. The dinosaurs on the menu screen, on the continue screen, and in the game all look good. Well, that's pretty scary. Smokey Bear with a gun. It's one of those where the fuck do I go kind of games. So, yes, it's like a big Easter egg hunt with Smokey Bear and dinosaurs. And what's the big deal with collecting eggs? When it comes to Jurassic Park games, you're never sure exactly where you can go. Pick the Raptor, because that shit doesn't happen. The Super NES version is an updated improvement on the Super NES version. You switch between an overhead view and a first-person view. When I played this as a kid, I thought it was amazing. It wasn't too often back then when you'd see this kind of perspective. I was always interested in virtual reality. Refrigerator box. I took a refrigerator box and it sucked. I like how you get to hear elevator music. They are so hard to navigate with. Couldn't they have put that on the bottom of the screen or in the corner somewhere? There's no save feature. This is a pretty long game we got here. You have to beat the whole game in one sitting? Then we have the sequel, The Chaos Continues. It's a side-scrolling shooter. Run to the right and shoot anything that moves. I went back and forth looking for whatever I missed. It takes you to another screen. You have to keep going along different paths. But look at this. How was I supposed to know this was a path? There's nothing there. Flashing red arrow. That would have been more helpful to tell me the first time. So why have arrows on all the paths except the first one? It's hidden behind the bush. You might think, well, no game designer would be stupid enough to put a foreground bush in front of where an arrow is supposed to go. Well, I can prove this because there are some parts in the game they covered the arrow with the arrow. What a total fuck up. Even after you know about the paths, it's still confusing to navigate. Every screen looks the same, so it's hard to tell where you've already been unless you draw yourself a map. This part, you have to walk into a rock, which takes you to hell. Yep, dinosaurs in hell. And in this stage, all you do is shoot people. People? What is this, Jurassic Park or fucking Contra? Shop smart, shop S-smart. A crate that I can't open. Maybe I can use them on the crate? Can't go here, can't go there. The 3DO version is the strangest by far. Who are these people? That's supposed to be Sam Neill? What we have here is a bizarre series of minigames. What is this? Space Invaders with Jurassic Park characters? Yeah, shoot all the Dennis Nedrys. Wow, they really came up with good ideas for these mini games. Didn't you always want to be a dinosaur foot? This should be a cutting-edge 3DO game, not like the 80s arcade game. Super Glove Ball was control. Means you flying 1,000,000 miles per hour. Is that the Triceratops saying hey? Oh, look at this. You're a tiny microscopic speck flying around in circuit chip land shooting 3.5-inch floppy disks. What does this have to do with Jurassic Park? What were they thinking? Wait a minute. What does it say on the floppy disks? Dump? It says dump? How appropriate. This game is a bunch of anal dump. Sadly, the best part is sort of a rail shooter where you're zapping Dilophosaurs with lasers. There's also a first-person stage, cut out raptors.